Today, after that thumping win at the 95th Academy Awards, the documentary short category, Guneet Monga and Kartiki Gonsalves from the Elephant Whisperer team shared their inspiration behind the documentary and their special moments. Listen in.
It all began when I was driving on my way from Bangalore in India to shift back to my hometown in Ooty, and that's when I really came across Raghu. You had this tiny baby elephant walking along the side of the road, and he was holding onto Bowman's arm. And I leaned out of the car and I saw this tiny little elephant, and I just wanted to be closer to it and to also just experience what a young calf was like. And that's when Bowman, he sort of beckoned to me, and I pulled my car over, I jumped out, and I went and joined them. We went down to the river, and Raghu just ran into the water full speed, and I got in and started scrubbing him and got to spend a lot of time with them. And that's when I really noticed that Bowman and Raghu had this very special bond. It was something that I'd never experienced before, because you had this tiny little vulnerable wild elephant calf and you had this human, and they had this unspoken of bond, and I wanted to explore that.
Guneet, how about you? I was going through a lot of interviews and a lot of reports. Kartiki was with the movie for 5 years, if I'm not wrong, and you were there for 3.5 years. How was your journey with him?
So I was overjoyed when Kartiki brought the project to me because it was adorable baby elephants and Kartiki's purest vision. And as a producer, I feel being producing films for 15 plus years, I feel like it is my mission now to be more and more available with my company, with my resources and knowledge to more female filmmakers. I've been very vocal about that, and I could not be more excited when Kartiki reached out, and she had a pitch trailer. The visuals were stunning. And I think we've gone from strength to strength. Netflix joined the team, and with Netflix, it's like putting a hoarding on the moon. There is global audiences, the kind of fan art we've gotten. We released on 8th of December, and we were shortlisted in 2 weeks, and then we were nominated in a month, and then a month later we won. It's been action-packed, and our time of making the film has, it's been, I went out on shoot during the wedding of Bowman and Belly. So it was really nice. I got to learn so much, because here is this, amazing filmmaker of mine, which comes from natural history photography. So she knows a lot more about wildlife, and it was my first time leaning into it.
What was the OMG moment in the entire documentary? I'm sure something must be really, really, it must be like very shocking to you as well. Oh my God, we have captured this shot, we have got this shot. How about that journey?
I think the entire journey is just special. I think being day in, day out and watching a tiny elephant calf grow from the age of 3 months to 6 years right now has just been a phenomenal journey. And not just with Raghu, but with Amu as well. I think just watching the family dynamics, everything was special in the journey. I don't think I could really pull out anything, because it was such an experience. Going back, it's a place that I call home. I grew up in the Nilgiris, and this comes from the very heart of it. It's a beautiful forest just below the Nilgiris. So in many ways, it's an ode to the place I grew up in, and this beautiful community that lives there.